Nobody on YouTube doing nothing like this, or Facebook, or Instagram. What's Sean doing?
Get it back.
Yo, Sean, pull up right quick, Sean. Yo, Sean. Sean. Look, she might be humble enough. Like, no, man, trash is how they relationship trash can be cycle real quick. Y'all heard me on YouTube? It is what it is. Real quick, so you, while we I mean, come in more please. Nah.
Oh, we gotta get that.
We're gonna do that, but that's what it's about. You know, YouTube. That's what this shit. We showed up on YouTube. Yeah, this is Look Brothers on YouTube. Look, black men. This ain't even all of us that's involved. All black men. Yeah, this is like I said before. Look, no fair ones. This ain't even all of us. We get washed, we jump over here, yeah. Only fair ones is the thing. Yeah, this is like I said before. Look, no fair ones, same thing. This ain't even all of us. We get washed, we jump over here, yeah. Ain't no fair ones. Yeah, this is like I said before. No fair ones gonna stop you. This ain't even all of us. We get washed, we jump over here, yeah. Ain't no fair ones. Yeah, this is like I said before. No fair ones gonna stop you. This ain't even all of us. I get washed, we jump over here, yeah. Ain't no fair ones. Ladies and gentlemen, no, we're gonna put them all. Is Miss Irene up there?
Oh my God.
Where's Stella? Where's Travis? Can someone find Stella? No, Stella over there. All right, get behind me. Get behind me. We're about to have a fight. Like I brought my crew out the school. David! Hold on. Michi is walking. Everybody says Michi. You can let Bonnie move back. David! So, where's Shadonia behind me? All right. So I gotta put Michi on blast. Yes, come on, come in, sis. Many of y'all are here from different people, but Sister Michi, well, my sis, I gotta put her on blast.
I'm gonna put her on blast back because I know what he's about to say.
She's helped bring this together in so many different ways. And like I told you, it was 3 messages in my inbox. And this is like one of the most notable people in the conscious community that I rock with. And for her to reach out 3 times with no dudes, I want you to know that nobody reaches out like that. Nobody. And she threw 3 messages. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that she wrote me 3 times. I didn't respond to the 3rd one. She's like, yo, bro. She's gonna write me 4. So before I go to my class, guys,
Oh, we have a class?
just say what's up real quick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Silo. Right all in the place. This way? Okay, that's better. I just want to say hi. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm not going to take up the festivities. I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm really late. Y'all can catch me up later in the back. I just want to have some coffee around here. Other than that, I'm glad to be here. I've never seen you this way.
I know. Yeah.
Your cue on the back.
I gotta get a picture of this.
Yeah, this how I look when I'm with a robber. When I'm in this suit, the robber is gonna get it. So I'm gonna introduce. Is Miss Irene there? Sister Irene is in the room. I saw her there. Miss Irene, are you available? Miss Irene. All right, I'm not sure if he's here, but I'm gonna start with my class. So I have class B, the 7th to 9th grade class, and if you don't know, this class sucks. Why? It's not their fault. They're teenagers, and teenagers are typically. All right, so. But no, I have not just the honor, let me get over here. I don't need this mic. So, my class, and I want you to understand this, y'all. And come up this way, this is stage, Luke, show this big down my way, thank you. So, this group here, in the next 5 years and less, these are the students who are entering the world. That's right. During COVID, Yamora, I know, Zenobia, Yamora, with Shadonia, Shadonia, Stella, Didi, hey Cameron, Zaire, Nasir, David, there's so many different names, but this group, my mom told me that when you mess up one kid's name, you just mess up everybody's name after that. That way nobody feels bad. So, Shalena, ever since we've been doing this, it's been an idea to change the community. And what you're looking at right here is the face of it. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, this group here, some of which started at the, not where they were supposed to be at. Some of them were miles above where they were supposed to be at. But they all coalesced together and formed this super group of teenagers that have like the craziest Black power attitude. They are funky, spunky, spicy, swagged out, extremely cultured, and I love every single one of them. COVID has just failed, wagged out 2 generations, extremely cultured. This year and last year, they passed all the kids in the country without any testing, any portfolio assessments, no assessments. No mask, none of that. None of our students died. None of our students fell off the map. But what we did have is a group of teenagers who matured and developed into some of the brightest minds in this country. And I'm just not saying that to say that. I want everybody to know these are some of the brightest minds in the country. When Malik earlier was saying, go on to be an accountant or a lawyer or engineer who's brought Black empowerment, this is this group. In the next 5 years, I know the 4-year-olds, we have a long time to draw their mouth. But these babies were just in the school system. Weren't most of you in the school system? And was it not a terrible experience? All right. And so there's some of them who didn't have that bad of experience. But for me as their teacher, knowing that most of them were not at algebra level, most of them didn't know anything about the earth. Am I wrong? Most of them didn't know anything about astronomy. Am I wrong? Most of you've never seen a circuit before. Am I wrong? Most of you were in school that didn't even care about none of the things that I even discussed, right? And now all of you had at least were properly introduced to it. Miss Irene and myself, Mr. Robbins, and everyone else took the time as best as possible. There's a TV show I know called The 100. Yes, some of you heard me talk about it. So this is my 100. This is my 100. We have like 2 more years, but this is what we're going. This is what's going against the world. All of the Negroes, all of the kids who are being dumped, all types of stuff in their head. All the kids are being poisoned. You're looking at the vanguard. And schools that are similar to this, who are developing students who know who Khalid Muhammad is.
That's right.
And what a parallel circuit is.
That's right.
And what an atmospheric levels are, right? And pressure is. And also look good doing it. Y'all look good, right?
That's right.
Are y'all fly?
Yes.
Y'all swagged out? Right? Confident and very well educated, right? Like 1 second. Yep. So all of them know how important they are. But I want y'all to see, it's levels to it. When I had my kids, it was just Joe and Jacardi, like 9, 10 years old. Then these kids came and was like, hold on, I can't teach my kids anymore. You gotta understand, I don't teach my kids like that. These are my babies I teach all year long. And this is what's going into the world. The military gives you 30 days to 60 days to get you know how to shoot, tie your boots, stand straight, and take orders. We got a little bit more time than that. But all of you are investing into this. Michi talks about y'all every live stream. Damo volunteered before any of you got involved. He said, yo, Q, we don't have all these kids. I guarantee you, Zaire, your father has worked tirelessly to get you here. I'm talking about, I was going to cry saying how much he fought to get you here. And to have you doing algebra 1 and 2 with me, when you know what the public school said about you, as well as Travis. And you two are testimonies to what our future is easily going to accomplish if we just stay fast and focused and prepare as much as possible. Right, Soraya? Yeah, I don't know Soraya. Soraya is one of the brightest minds in the Institute. No offense to anybody who may not be shining as much. But if you know Soraya, and anyone who knows Soraya, you understand why I'm saying that. Am I wrong? No. Soraya has not missed one assignment and in not one class. Soraya can build a circuit. She can recognize all the parts in it on a circuit. She does all of her projects. This is in all of them. Stella standing next to me. This little girl is super swagged out. And she said, Mr. Q, first of all, I answered the questions. Y squared over Y or whatever it is. And she just be, and they're on it. Masai. Come here, Masai. Bring it in. Come on, Shalana. The youngest daughter. Her and I. Our relationship is challenged. We have a challenged relationship. So this hug we're doing right now is fake phony and fake real. But the fact that we're able to continuously do that, and anybody in the family knows, you gotta be phony sometimes, you gotta be real. Yeah. Because that's what family's for. We don't do that with nobody else. You get smoked. Right, Mazai ain't giving nobody, if you ain't family, no hug, and I ain't even gonna look at you. But Mazai, I wanna thank you. At the beginning of the year, I begged her to help me make the program cool. Erica as well, like please, I don't want the kids to come in this program feel like they joined something that they don't like, and they're gonna be mad at their parents or Black Power, like, you pull me in this black program and you teach us this old corny and lame, right? So Mazai, I asked you that and you helped me out as much as possible, and our relationship is still developing. I really appreciate it. So I'll just say your name. I'll start with Dr. Amari. Come here, doctor. So this young princess here is, well, I don't know if she's supposed to be a veterinarian, right? It's a mixture, but she's into the science. Oh, where's, I heard Miss Irene.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this, Dr. Amari.
Oh, my bad, we was calling you. I wasn't sure if you was there. Don't curse me out. If you don't know Miss Irene, she will definitely put you in your place.
Yes,
you don't want to get put in your place, Miss Irene.
Put your video on.
Miss Irene's like the customer service agent who got time. Say, oh, you want to I got smokes. I want no problem with you. I see her. There go Miss Irene. Hey.
I'm gonna be driving this,
So just so y'all know, and again, a lot of times on YouTube they talk about how little support the sisters have. I want you to see, Miss Irene was in the first people to join in. Michi has been hitting me up from like years and promoting me. Sister Tamichi volunteered. Sister Botanica volunteered. My wife, we're not gonna talk about her, you know how much she's in. Sister Farasha, Sister Kara. The dance, there's so many women who support this idea that's in a black man's head. So I would never, and above all, the older sisters, my mother has been XyayX #1 biggest supporter before I met any of y'all. She was gonna be like, no, I was there, Q, and I sent you $50 so you take those kids. This is in 2005, but we was just a GED program. And she was like, Q, you cried when the kid got a GED, and I gave you money so you take him in the cab. So my mom's thank you here, but I have nothing but sister support. That murder case I beat, now my mama that fought the case, and my pops that read the paperwork. So all I know is this, and I want to make sure that all of y'all know that. None of y'all can say that y'all not. I love every single one of y'all. I would shoot or stab somebody right now for any one of y'all. Right? Y'all are beyond special. Y'all are entering a generation that is very difficult. The things that's being played in your mind. Come here, Cameron. The things that are being thrown at y'all as young children, young adults, that's trying to make y'all to do into whatever the heck the society wants you to be outside of something that's developed for our community. And you Cam walked in with the smoke, and Cam survived, and he's a great student in our program. And I appreciate you being in our program. It's about us. Our community doesn't have this look that white folks try to have us to look. And a lot of times we look at ourselves through how white folks told us to look at ourselves. Some of our sisters are strong as heck and will punch you in the mouth and there's nothing wrong with it. Some of our brothers, Brother Nasa Nemo is one of the world-renowned crocheters and stitchers in the world. So what they tell us and how they tell us to be is not how we're supposed to be. We are who we are for us. And I appreciate you being a part of it. Right? Oh, and he brought his portfolio. Oh, Black Power. Black Power. see that. Oh, show that on camera. Show that on camera. Show that on camera. Excellent. Excellent.
Was that a calendar?
The contact is for everybody. Colleges.
Hold on. That's what it's going to look like. That's what every one of your mamas got to pay for. Let me show you something. I want to see community. This is what y'all donated to, invested into, and this is how white folks can't ask us nothing.
That's right.
What you mean what he learned this year?
That's right.
Huh? What you mean what we taught this year? Huh? Huh? Let me get a black power. That's work. That's work. I got goosebumps on that one. But man, you see that? Miss Irene. And Miss Irene, look, Miss Irene and him they had some smoke at the beginning of the year. They had some smoke. I'm walking by and I'm like, oh no, no. Not just swore I swore Kim was gonna leave the program. And it's like 9 sisters. It's like it's about 8 of them or 6 of them. And I was like, his mom, shout out to his mother. With his father, he back there, so I was back there with the baby. And they said, no, we want our kid in that program. We want to challenge whatever he has going with him. And we want to make sure all of the children are challenged and met with an appreciation and love to understand that you are our future. You know that, right? So again, this is what our future looks like. Chico is sitting right, I'm not in the spiritual stuff, but Chico is sitting right here, and like this brother Q, this is why I did this for you. So I want you to understand, this is why it's so important that we support each other. Love every one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Huh? I know she said, I love my forehead too. That's why you gotta be strong to deal with this class. They cut jokes every morning. So, with that being said, let me start going through these names. So, up here we have, let me start with Shadonia. Come here, Shadonia. Because Shadonia is technically like the oldest of the bunch, and she's going into the world. So, we need her to be supported. So, internships, job support opportunities, and scholarships. We need that. So, this is Shadonia. Clap it up for y'all. All right. So, Rock, what's this? Oh, she driving, she said, right? So I'm gonna go back and forth between groups. Let me get. Matter of fact, I'm not going to go last. Travis, come here, Travis. Travis, come here. I wish I had pictures of Travis. Has been with us since she was like 11. 12 years old. I remember when Travis got jumped by these girls in his old school. And he was like, Mr. Q, I gotta learn how to fight. And I'm like, they're girls. And now he's like, swagged out. The schools had all types of weird descriptions for him. But Brother Sean and his mother knew that he just needed a different environment. And he shines, no joke. Like, he's out here sweating. Look at the foot stance. Y'all may not know, that's an official Brooklyn stance right here. You feel me? Like, that's an official Brooklyn Caribbean stance. At a 30-degree angle, he's sweating. I don't understand it. Took a long time to get him to this level. I'm proud of you, bro. Let's go back. Oh, Blessing. Oh, so this is Blessing, my other mini Q butter. Blessing has been in the program. So that's how you know it's an honor. I have mini Q butters in like each grade level. I didn't ask them to change their name. I love you. So Blessing has been in the program with us for 2 years. And Blessing is an honor it is, I don't want to use another word. I don't know another word. But I just love all my students. And Blessing is not like a regular student. She does all my STEM work. She's my assistant teacher. Like literally, she checks my schoolwork. She does the homework. She sends the emails out for both grades, Ms. Irene and myself. She made all the folders.
She offered to tutor.
She tutors. And she's like, cool. Like she got phone posits
The
on.
way she's grown has been so impressive.
Yes, she's grown. She's grown immensely. So I just want to shout out to you, Blessing. Thank you so much for being part of my program. So I guess I'm gonna go back to my left shoulder now. So turn your camera on. Turn your camera on. Stop playing the talk. You got my work? So look, you look just like your mom. The corn little brother?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's three of y'all.
Yeah, the Devon, the Vine.
I love that. That's the whole family. Yo, y'all don't like. No, that is like when a family is involved. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. It's just. So this is Dee Dee, and she's in my class. In my class, yeah. And she has her camera on once in a while. Let me hear you talk. That's pretty much what I get out of the chat box. But you're here, and did you enjoy it this year? Did you learn a lot? Does your portfolio look half as good as on campus? Black power, black power. All right, we're going to the right shoulder now. Stella, come here. This is Stella, Cam's sister, and she's just dope. She's really participant, and she's a cool kid. No offense to the kids who are not. Stella! But if you remember a regular school, it's important to have the cool kids on your side. Y'all know what I mean? You know what I mean? So she's a cool kid. She's a genuine cool kid. She's been in a cool girls club in regular school. So for her to be in a cool club in our school and being involved and actually like it, that means a lot. You know, I don't want my institute to be lame. I was not a lame kid, you know? So I don't want my institute to become a lame spot in way. Like, I want my students to enjoy it and love it and be like, we went to XyayX, your school sucks, and I'll punch you in the mouth. And I think Stella will do all of that. And believe it or not, the first time when they asked the question about, Ryan asked, what happened to the Black Panthers? I wish Malik was still online. And when I was like, Stella, where did we meet, Stella? Where's the first place we met, Stella? Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Black power. Black power. Y'all heard that? We met at the gun range. That's how important this family is. You couldn't do that around white folks. They were like, gun range, ACL. BCW. One in triple letters. Send them out. So, all right, you're done. So, let's see. We're going to do Zaire. Mazai. Come here, Mazai. I give Mazai. Come on, Mazai. Y'all clap Mazai. No, come here, Mazai. Clap her again. She was in regular school, and you know, like I'm like, that's my daughter. I'm the stepdad. It's like my idea, and then mommy was like going with us, and we're like taking me out of school. And she's like, "I want to be my friends," and it's like big fingers to you, Mr. Q. So, and did it suck all the way this year? Was it cool? Did you learn a lot? And you know we love you, right? All right, you can step your left now.
Yeah, pretty good.
No, Daniel. Come here, Daniel. Come here, Daniel. I want everybody to see. This is Daniel. Act like he's on the internet for 5 minutes. That's Daniel. Everybody say, turn your camera on. No, but he does all of his work. So he's one of the cool kids that's like, I don't have to have my camera on, Mr. Q. But it's a test. Yeah, it's like I did all my work already. Cool. But also we discovered yesterday, you know, if y'all know what he discovered yesterday. What were you doing when we got there yesterday? And watching Prince of Bel-Air. And then when we pulled you downstairs, what were you doing? What were you shooting downstairs? You were the sniper. This boy's a marksman. So, I'm not sure what state he lives in, but I think we should invest in him, getting as much hours behind weaponry as possible. He has a natural act for shooting. You live in Georgia? So, yes, we need to get him in all the gun clubs and get him taking apart guns and shit. This kid, I'm not joking. I'm talking about like, I'm ding, 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 ding. Oh, let me try that one. Ding, 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 ding. Let me try that one. Ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is scary. That boy can shoot. So, yeah, we might have to get you in some competitions. But give it up for Daniel. Thank you. We got to talk a little bit louder, man. We have Black Power. Hey! Hey, Daniel. For y'all, you coming up. And Dee Dee, come here, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, come here. All right, so first and foremost, Dee Dee, the camera never be on. When she turn it on, she be like this. What's the problem? She just be like that. My work is done. And her work is always done. That's why I love her. And on top of that, she's a math whiz. You know, and we celebrate geniusness. All of them have their geniusness within them. She's a math whiz. And she's an engineering whiz. Right? So, you know, invest now. All right? Don't wait till she gets too old and then you're like, oh, can I be part of your business? She's not an IPO yet, but she's looking for private investors into whatever she's working on. And if you need somebody to do business, she's already into accounting and business. She don't know it yet, but she's nice with numbers. So if you need a little personal accounting, right there. Black Power, good work. All right, Soraya, come here, Soraya. Come here, Soraya. She has been with me through all of this. This is Soraya. She believes she's shy, but I think we're all shy in the right room, right? And with the right, you know, we can all be happy. That's the dope. But when she don't sugar out, this way is to be at. So, but she is no joke. She's one of those students that make me feel like I'm never doing my job good enough. I'm not even lying. She's like, Mr. Q, you did that yesterday. No, you were on the next slide. Like, that's her. No, I finished everything. Mr. Q, after you finish the 50 questions, do you want me to review the other students or do you want me to actually just, should I rewrite the questions over? Extremely thorough. So she's going to be running corporations and she's going to be one of those people that fires you and just wondering why you're still there. You know, I didn't even know what to say. She's like, you've been fired. I don't want to call security. So, you know, and she's an amazing artist. She's all about Black empowerment, and she gets it. Like, gets it. Across the board. Comprehension is something that's so important to me. And everybody knows how much I stressed understanding astronomy this year, understanding our place in the universe, our place in the planet. And she's like, Mr. Q, so do you want me to correlate that to the first set of questions we did in September, to what we did in October, or to March? And I'm like, wow, no joke. So please clap it up for Soraya. Now, Genovia. Miss Irene stole her from me this year. So Miss Irene, you're not getting her back next year. Huh. But she is no joke. She's one of the children. You see, she's the brat child. So no offense to anybody else's child, but you know, when they get children, you know, when they call the videos out, you want to be like, how good are your students? I'm calling her, like her books, and she can pull out her notes from last year in order. And you know, anybody knows that I want all my students to be on that level. Just like your documents, you should try everybody should have their birth certificates and credit reports and don't leave them around anywhere you get spoiled or anything, right? So that's why you learn this here. So she has that personality. But apart from that, she's like a daughter that I never had outside of the three that I have. And because she's one of the first girls that was in the program. When I met her, it was my first time coming to Atlanta, and she was doing somersaults with her moms. My mother's talking to me, and she's just like doing somersaults, and she's just like, just this beautiful little flower. She literally like, I think, did you have a flower dress on or something? She was just like dancing and jumping around, just like black power, black power. And her sister was like a dancer. I'm like, wow, like these kids are real. And her mother was like, I want to put them in the program, and she was like, I would love to be in the program. Just mad excited and happy about life. And she has never lost the energy. And she's been a welcoming voice and presence for all the students who came to the program. And also a standard to see, don't play no games, right? She doesn't play no games, and she takes this very serious, very serious. So I thank you for that, because you make sure everybody knows I'm not crazy. Now she has something to say to y'all. She's prepared to speak. Oh, Miss Irene, you're selling something.
What were you saying? Oh, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
I was just saying that, Novia, your mind is so far beyond even a lot of adults. The way you articulate yourself, the way you can connect your thoughts on our people, on even just male-female relationships, the positioning of our children and to our overarching community, and articulate that with words, but also put that to art, has literally astounded me. The past couple of years that I've I've been so impressed. You are literally the most exponential I've ever met. An honor teaching you another piece. Cannot type you back, or delusional. But I really look forward to everything that you're going to bring to the table next year, because your mind just gives me hope for the future.
Thank you. Hi. I just want to say thank you to all the teachers. Teachers in my class. I don't want to include anybody. I don't want to not include anybody else in the other classes. But Miss Irene, Mr. Donald, Mr. Robbins, Mr. Q, Mr. Don, Brother Marquise, and all of the above. I very much appreciate you guys spending your time with us in your lives and teaching us.
It's all good, sis.
I don't even like crying. I don't know. I want to be this smart without you. I'm amazing. So. Okay. And every time I talk to anyone, it's like, oh my God, really? Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 13. Yeah, just in May, right? They're like, 13? Yeah. Yeah. I thank you guys so much. I'm very advanced because of you all. Thank you to my mom and my dad. I did not prepare for this. I did not put on waterproof mascara, so I'm looking like a wreck. Okay. I have issues. Thank you for the school and the opportunity and everyone who supports it. I was thinking about being a president, so vote for Novi. If not, I will be a forensic scientist or forensic psychology working in the FBI, the Behavior Analysis Unit. Thank you.
When I say black, you say power. Black, black, black. Yeah. So last up here that we have up here, that we're going online. Come here, XyayX. Now, when XyayX got here, he had a lot of descriptions on his IEP. Let's just say that, right?
And you know what you were doing in school. Nothing. And you've accomplished a lot this year. So your pop's right there for a tooth and claw for you, man. Tooth and claw. Find a mention, you tell him how much he needs you in a program like this because he knows how powerful you are. And you know that, right? So I'm gonna need you to go get your pops a hug while we clap it up for him.
Black power. Back to your mother.
Hello. I just want to say that
Hold on.
being and seeing my brother, getting to be a part of this has been beautiful. And seeing the kids in the institute, watching them actually learn stuff because I know that when I was in school, I wasn't able to actually do that because they didn't care. But y'all care. And I'm so glad that the younger kids are getting to experience that because I wish that I could. So I just really am grateful for you guys and appreciate you guys for doing what y'all are doing because it is beautiful and it's amazing.
Hey, that's what she's telling you. That's right. So I think, no, y'all can exit. It's been real. High fives, handshakes, all right. Move. High fives. Black power. All right. So, whoa. I might have to be a little honest here. So, the kids in my class, little Eric, we're going to shout little Eric and his mother. Eric, you better have my portfolio done. I didn't get to see it yet. I'm going to act like he did because I know his mother's not going to play. But little Eric is like mad young and he's not class. So shout out to little Eric. Let's clap it up for Eric. Now, this next student, I know this sucks, but I'm one of those parents and one of those educators who believes in beating kids. And so during this parent-teachers meeting, I actually had a belt on the screen shared the entire parent-teachers meeting. So with that being said, I want to bring up Rashawn. Rashawn has been with us for 2 years. And Rashawn, if you're watching, I still have the same picture waiting to have the parent conversation with your parent. So I have my portfolio on point. Now we're going to go on to Tracell. Tracell's family is amazing. And Tracell has a work ethic that is continuously growing. Tyler. Brother Tyler. Tyler, I think I'm going to have a little bit more words for because Tyler actually, he's got some of his work done. He's got his portfolio done. His family is tremendously involved. And he wants to get it done. I think some of the younger teenagers, they just have Naruto and all these weird games they play or Chinese TV shows they watch that just, I don't know what it is. Yeah, but you see, so that's, but the Naruto thing, let me see. Alexandria's not here. Wow. Alexandria is one of those students that walked in the class and said, I'm not going to like this program. I don't want to learn this, and this is whack. And she's actually got almost 100 on every test she knows. And I said, Alexandria, just give me the opportunity to teach you astronomy. You never had nobody teach you astronomy with gold teeth. Come on. I got Jordan's on gold teeth. I got a little swag. And then she got almost every question right on my earth science test, astronomy test, and living environment test. No joke. She's like 13 years old, and she's ready for Algebra 2. I don't really like the Algebra 2 terms, but if y'all know, I'm getting them to calculus. That's my goal with all my students. I want you to get to calculus, or at least close as possible to calculus. And just so you know, students in high school who at least know what calculus is are like 70% more likely to be successful. You don't even have to know calculus. Just know calculus exists. That's crazy. So, And we have Jeremiah. Oh man, Jeremiah. Ain't gonna say nothing bad about you, Jeremiah. Clap it up. Oh no, clap it up. Thank you, sister. Thank you. And then Jeremiah, we'll clap it up for Jeremiah. Jeremiah, shout out to you. You know, they have my portfolio looking good. Like how Kim did. I have teenagers, so you know they like teenagers. So I'm not gonna have too much to say. We understand why, right? All right, cool. Victoria and her sister. They've been with us for the longest, and I love her mom. She's always promoting us on Facebook. And they're like those are the super curly girls. Their nails are done, hair done, like they don't play. And they love our program. So shout out to them and their family. Liana, oh, she's a new student. Her attitude is out the roof. She was like, let's get cute. No, I'm not doing this. And with the camera on, her camera's always on with the attitude. I love the attitude though. That's what makes us who we are. You know, and to be able to get through that attitude and still have the students say, I enjoy this program means hell a lot for me. So shout out to Liana and her family. I'm really appreciative of her being in the program. Marshall and Jonelle. Yes, my Jamaican friends. They are no joke. Their family, first of all, is very, if anybody know Jamaicans or Caribbean people, they're like the other island side. They have the very strict side of Jamaica, not the Garrison side. They come from the, my work is done and I'll be here at 6 o'clock. And yes, they are very Marcus Garvey like. You know what I'm saying? The very prestigious Jamaican side. It's very correct. And yes, where you at? Yes, that's what I mean. Because why I say this is, I'm kind of hood. And to have certain people accept me for me and knowing who they are. Like I can look at some people and know that your personality is very strong, very, very successful. And to have her family take on this program and her children enjoy it is a testimony to us. So I really am thankful to have them in the program. Shout out to y'all, Black Power, Black Power, Black Power. Let me see. Oh, Anissa and Maya. These are my two little sisters right here. Maya, I don't know if you're watching, but Maya was going through all types of stuff with the city. They tried to give her all types of diagnosis and all these type of things. And largely because Maya just has an attitude and she don't give a damn about you. She don't give a damn about you. It's just that simple. So the easiest thing to do is just make her give a damn about you. And through that method, she's learned tremendously. Her portfolio looks better than Cam's. And she's almost never involved. And most importantly, she's almost completely removed off of any type of drug that they were trying to push her on or the issues for it. Everything, very strong. And her sister was having teenager, personality things. You know how teenagers like to leave the house and come back when they feel like it and stuff like that. A lot of those behavioral things have changed. And so shout out to her mother, shout out to all the teachers involved, shout out to Brother Q. Hey. And so, because this is what it's about, to be able to say that. And shout out to the people that donated. We were able to send her a computer. So these things mean so much to me. Now, moving along, Brother Anthony. Much I can say about you. Comb your hair. And let me stop. But no, Brother Anthony, great kid. He does all his work. Doesn't really talk too much. We have a lot of introverts. In the program. But I think teenagers are just lame like that. Y'all remember teenagers like this, introverts when they want to be, and then all of a sudden they talk when they want to be, and all of a sudden they got attitudes. Yo, Robin! Yo! Big shit! Alright, so hold on. This is the first time we've ever met. Understand it? Just like, what, 3 years? 3 years. We've never met. 3 years, not one argument. No. 3 years of nothing but dedication.
So you guys and girls.
And he's here. Like this is such a testimony to who we are. I will just read. I'm going through both the groups. So I'm just going through
I just did the. Oh, you want to talk about Kahari? I know, yeah, the other students. Yeah, so, oh, yeah, my bad, come on. I'm sorry. Oh, that was yeah. So Kahari and his sister, they was in our program for a long time. And Brother Sean, remember I said Brother Sean, the big lope? That brother right there, y'all don't know, but he's brought in, like, first of all, his family is like, he can fill this room up with his family. And he brought his whole family through. And when he brought this brother in here with his 2 children from the Bronx, they were trying to get into the program for the longest. And it took a lot of work, and they found a way to make it happen. So Kahari, shout out to you. I know it's been difficult, and it's been a challenge. Let me see who we got. Oh, Wayne. We wanted to bring Wayne on the trip, but Wayne would have gotten beat on the trip. I'll be honest with you, Wayne was going to get some blick. But shout out to Wayne, because like Wayne, or like many of the other students, Wayne was not having the greatest experience in school. I don't see how most black boys could have an experience that's good with these white women and white dudes and white black dudes and widow dudes. And so he came to our program. He's doing his work. He's not being all reckless. And if he is reckless, we'll go to his house to jump. So that's, you know, and why I say that is, it's different. Some of my sisters, you understand. The fathers, we know, we'll have, but the sisters, y'all know what it is to have grown teenage boys that's twice your size or the same size as you in your house. And no, I ain't doing that, Mom. And you trying to be all delicate and kind, like, I gotta go outside this head, man, I wanna go outside. So it's good to know you can call Brother Marquise, you can call Brother Nas, you can call Brother Shores, you can call me up, and we will show up 2 in the morning and wash your son. It's a whole different, you see, the rooms are cleaner now. It's so funny, the kids wasn't cleaning. I'm like, no, my room's clean. I don't want Mr. Q to punch me. Yeah. Sabriel. If anybody's ever been to the Bronx, you'll know that some of the toughest people in New York live in the Bronx now. And Sabriel is one of my favorite people from the Bronx.
That says Mr. all the time. Listen, Mr.
So I'm just gonna leave you there. I know. So let me see. We got Jonelle, Michelle, Zanaya, Joel, and Joseph. Oh, so Joel and Joseph and Ekua. Who knows Ekua here? Ekua. Yes. So this is Ekua's mother. This is why it's so important. Ekua's mother knows about me through Sanetta, through Nyla Says, through Michi, and she put her daughters and her sons in the program. Her daughter has been teaching for almost 1 year in our program through the internet in Ghana.
Yes.
She's been teaching all year from Ghana. Now I know some parents are like, why that little girl, she don't know what she's doing. This is an experiment called XyayX Institute. And we're making it work. We're underfunded, understaffed. No, we have what we have, and we're gonna make it work with what we got. And what we got was Ekua to be able to become a student teacher and get through a whole year of teaching the kindergarten children. At the same time as doing all her work and her projects in Ghana. Her 2 younger brothers that have been in the program, and internet challenges have made it not the most fun experience, but they've got through it. So I want to shout out to their mother, and again, Nyla and Taz, I know I'm all the family that comes through us. Jada Wright. Jada Wright is a very quiet girl, quiet family from Mount Vernon. She does her work, and it's been a difficult process for her because she's like one of those quiet, cool girls that wants to be with her friends and just her friends. And her mother said, no, yeah, we'll take you out the program, so we're putting you in this one. We don't want no white man business in your head. And she's been with us for 2 years. And shout out to her family that's making it work. All right, blessing, amen. Oh, my boy, yes?
I just got to handle what
Hey, Jameer, what up, brother? Jameer, where's your brother Corey?
But right now, he is out right now on handling family business.
Well, Corey is his brother, and Corey has done an excellent job in participating. And hopefully that tomorrow, if he shows up, I will dunk on him just to inspire him to continue doing what he does. And he's a great student as well as his brothers and his sisters. Yes,
Oh, what's up, Mr. Robbins?
Who's in, I want to say hi to you, Javier. Oh, my boy Irvin. Irvin. So if you know, I'm an engineer. I like making things, breaking things, taking things apart, figuring out how it works. And to have students who genuinely want to be engineers, no offense to anybody who just wants to do anything else, but I like the engineer kids. And Irvin is one of those children. I bought him an engine this year. He almost got 4, but we're gonna get him another one. But for him to be, I think, like 12 or 13 years old and take on the curriculum that we have and wake up. Unfortunately, he wakes up 7:30 every morning to be in class. Our California kids have a different type of dedication. And if anybody wonders why we start at 11, it's because we started with Miss Irene. So Sister Farasha, Miss Irene, and Brother Robbins. Brother Robbins and Miss Irene's in California. Sister Farasha, we on the East Coast. He was like, yo, why don't we just start at 11 o'clock? And that makes it all sense. So I want you to understand the dedication that Miss Irene has. She's waking up 8 in the morning. 5 kids. I know y'all be like, Mr. Robbins on late. It is 9 in the morning. You cannot come to XyayX before 10:30. If anybody been to XyayX, you know, I'm not opening the door for you. No. And y'all know 6:30, Mr. Q does not see y'all. You cut yourself, fall. That's on you and the band-aids in the kitchen. So I know that we know what it is to dedicate. 8 in the morning, Miss Irene, 8 in the morning to like 12 o'clock. 1 whole year straight. That is a different level of dedication. And so again, I want to clap it up for my California people because they make this. Mr. Robin. So, and I'm going to go into Miss Irene's class now. Oh, hold on. The Juma. Where's Nasir? Nas, where you at? And who else is online? I didn't see who else is online. Peyton, Sarah, Tyler. I just talking about Tyler. My boy Tyler. All right, hold on. People on the screen. Like I said, you can bring the camera down. You bring the lights down. So.
Oh, okay. I see him.
It's cool. No. Leave him on the screen. So again, y'all, I'm not crazy. Sean, I love you, bro. I have a music studio. My music studio is well known, right? But for them in the studio, you're an engineer with a studio. There's a lot of adult things going on. I've never seen you in a school queue or in a suit. Why would I believe you're in education? So when the big bloke get involved and his whole family got involved, it wasn't me that's crazy. Then they started seeing Damo and they're like, oh, there's a couple of y'all that's crazy. All right. So now when the Juma, who's also connected with Sean, I told you Sean family is huge. The Juma and her kid, they work for the city. They are in no way in any form slouches, professionals, and their children have been in the program for 2 years. Anything I want to add?
Well, I do know that I'm happy to be a part of XyayX, and I saw it and I reached out to my cousin Sean, and he gave me the information, and my husband and I, we got on board, And I realized that public school wasn't doing anything for my children. And as soon as they got to XyayX, as a matter of fact, within their first week of coming home from XyayX, they started to volunteer information. They started to volunteer information about what they learned in school. And I'm like, wow, because usually when I ask them, well, what did you learn in school today? They just say, well, we did math, we did science. They can't give me anything that they actually learned. And then, you know, my youngest, Amira, she came home and she's like, do you know what a Hubble constant is? I was like, what? I didn't even spell that. I never heard that before. You know, my son, Nasir, he was supposed to start high school this last year. And he came home and he's like, Mom, I built a remote control car. And Mom, I built a wireless magnetic stirrer. And he showed me all the parts and how the receiver and this. And I'm like, wow. So I had to call some of his teachers from his old junior high school and let them know that this child that did nothing in their classes in public school, this is what he's doing today in XyayX. And they can't even believe it. And Dawn, Marsha, Stella, I just want to thank you all for
Wonderful job.
a wonderful job, yes, and for adding to our village, because we can't take credit for teaching and raising our children. It takes a community, it takes a village to raise a child, and we here.
We here too, Queen. We appreciate it.
And Nazuma and her husband, they're a family that will offer like porridge to the children, and she be bringing cookies.
Yes.
I just saw everything. So let's clap it up again for them. I just put Tyler mom, put it up.
She just left.
Oh, okay. No,
Oh, wait, she's back. Miss Jacqueline. She left again. Oh no, she's right here. Miss Jacqueline. We just gotta thank you real quick. Put your video on, Miss Jacqueline.
So as Miss Jacqueline's coming on, so to our other class, we have, which is a smaller class, Miss Iris Fab. Is she there?
Hi. We just want to thank you so much for getting that food delivered yesterday. Everybody ate good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'm glad I could pitch in some way. I'm always trying to do more than I am doing in the midst of working.
No, we appreciate that, sis. That's the Underground Railroad. You see that? Look, we gotta get to Virginia. We need some food. She said, look, just get to the highway, sit the phone, and I'm gonna have somebody deliver it over there, and you just keep running. Don't stop. Don't look, don't turn around, look at the white folks. You just keep running. And she got us here. We got in there with a whole bunch of food in the place. And I'm like, damn, that's how that works. And that's, thank you so much, sis. And we're gonna make Tyler keep his camera on some more.
You're quite welcome, and I'm gonna love that because I'm looking at the face of a snake and I'm terrified.
Okay.
Wow.
So be safe.
Be safe. So running to the last one, we have.
I'm terrified. I am so sorry. And I'm looking forward and I'm definitely going to be doing more. I'm going to take my entire schedule so I can do more active come the upcoming year. I am so sorry. I'm in the face of the storm.
All right. So, running to the last one. Garcia. So, going back, we're going to the smallest group. Now, this last group is only about 8 students. Like you heard, your Novia we put in this group. So we're not age dependent. We go off maturity and capabilities. Soraya, how old is Soraya? She's 17. Zenobia is 13. You just heard. They're in the same class. So again, it's not about age. It's about maturity and work ethic. Miss Irene don't want nobody in the class unless you're like Soraya and Zenobia. And our golden boy, Brother West. Shout out to Brother West. I particularly, like I said, my engineer students, Tyler, Irvin, Nasir, Quadro, Jalil Takari. Brother West is no joke. So if I'm going to ask you to invest in another student, all of them are. But Brother West is our 15-year-old student, and he's actually in calculus right now. He's at calculus level. He just started soldering his first projects. And next year, anybody in the class knows, Didi knows, because Didi, I think, doesn't look at that. I'm catering it to these minds. So everybody has to keep up to this, so no one gets left behind. But to have students who have such a high capacity of work to learn, be within our grasp is an opportunity for the world. That's Brother West. We're going to clap it up for Brother West. Now, next we have there's coffee in the back now. If I forgot somebody, not my fault. I'm getting old. Go ahead. Push that. So, next up we have brother and sister. We're almost done. London and Kennedy. London couldn't come here today because he's our resident boxer. So if you want to invest in one sports player in our program, London is working on becoming a semi-professional boxer. He's having his first fight come up very soon. He's about 15 years old, and he wants to go pro. So this is someone to invest in headgear, boxing time, tutors. He has to leave class early. And so any of the students who do need to tutor somebody, this is someone that wants to get help. Again, he's already en route to being professional. So even if he doesn't become super successful, he can become a coach, trainer, or one of these things. So we want to support that. His sister is no joke. So when we talk about bright minds, Kennedy is one of the brightest minds that I've ever had to get an opportunity to teach. So if you could, please clap it up for these two. So you already saw your Novia, Shadonia, on the side. And then from them two, we will be going to Soraya. And next after that would be Gigi. Where is Gigi at? Put the camera on Gigi. Oh my God.
Hey, Tiani.
Gigi! Hey! So, most people think class clowns are boys. Gigi has made this year so cool just by the fact that she is a spunky. I know Miss Irene. Miss Irene does not like students when they act like kids. And I know I would have, Miss Irene, I would have failed your class.
Don't put that on.
I'm just being honest. So I be feeling bad because I know I would have not passed Miss Irene's class. I would have got kicked out. And I would have been, he has so much potential. That would have been a speech like that. He has so much potential. But I would have definitely failed. I ain't gonna lie. So, the fact that Gigi is getting through it, and Gigi is like one of those free-spirited kids who just like, I do what I want. I love that about you, Gigi. She does her work. She participates. They all look like their father. It's like, look at that. Look, they all look like Eric. They're all baby Eric. And thank you, Gigi, for making this year so cool. I know your little brother said you're not coming back. And Eric, I got disappointed when you said that you're not coming back to the Institute.
Yeah.
No, my dad thinks we might. He just wants to give us another chance.
Oh,
My dad wants to see if we can apply what we know from here into actual school. That's why he's just giving us a chance, and then we might come back here.
no, but I wanted to let you know that we appreciate your time that you've been with us.
I appreciated the time that y'all gave us and the chances that you gave us. And I think, yeah, it really did apply. And I think I did excel in the things that I was struggling with when I was in school, when I first started middle school. Yeah, I was struggling with math a lot, and you actually helped me understand it better. Social studies and science helped me understand that better. English, I've gotten way better. It was a really good experience, and I'm gonna be honest, I really liked it here. Thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Black power, black power. So I believe that's all the kids. If I miss someone, you have to just, curse me out in the email. It won't be the first or last time. So with that being said, let me give one last black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. So we're gonna break for a minute, and then we're gonna come back at 6 for our our homeschooling event, and we're gonna have a little meeting and figure out what we want to do tomorrow. Also, so we have a new option. Shout out to your Mora's dad and your Novia's dad. He actually got a space where we can go horseback riding for the kids. Also, hold on. Also, now let me just put this out there. We also found a private range we might be able to go to. Now, with the range, it will be a training type of situation. So, if you want to go to the range, I'm asking this now so we can figure out, because I really don't care about David Buster's and stuff. I want to take y'all to the range. That's what I care about. Horseback riding is cool. Horse break down, not to ride a horse. I like that. I'm saying David Buster's is just like spending money with right folks. If we gotta shut y'all up, we're gonna do that. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. Exactly. Exactly. So if we want to do that, so I just want you to understand. Bullets cost $50 a box right now. So if we do training style, I suggest that we do 9mm bullets, and we tell the kids you're gonna get one clip. That way it's like 17 the most, and now we can spread out, 2 people or 3 people can share in on a box of bullets. But if you want to splurge out, you buy your own $50. I wish I would not even try. That's a lot of money. Your mom will find out arm race with my hand. But I truly suggest that we take the training route. So at least they're not just spraying bullets for no reason. They actually had a class, and I believe it's either between the Gun Club that was to do it for. And so they'll actually show the children how to properly load the gun, discharge the gun, take it apart. And then if you want to shoot extra bullets, I'm going to be on the side having the field there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Black power. Black power. Black power.
Yo, chill.
Thank you.
Peace, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed this presentation. I had to do this double cast. My boy Q Butter. He's doing real work out there, man, in the real world. I appreciate the brother. Everybody knows that I do know the brother. And this is actual work being done, folks. Not that YouTube work. You know what I'm saying? This is actual work being done. All right? Actual work being done. by actual people, you know, actual work being done by actual people, man. And shout out to my brother Q, you know. Y'all can catch me at XyayX. I'll be going to New York City probably in about another 2 to 3 weeks. And of course, every time I go to New York City, I always stop by the XyayX Institute. I've been there multiple times, probably 5 to 6 times. The last time I was there, I was actually there teaching the little heads. I spent half the day there and part of the evening. So look forward to seeing me there. Look forward to seeing me there probably in the next couple of weeks. And I'll also be teaching. I'll be teaching some small engine technology and some mechanical technology and possibly some hydraulics over the summer via the internet at XyayX. So once again, shout out to my brother Q Butter. That's my dude right there. I'll defend him to the end. I've known Q ever since the beginning when he started this thing, and you know, I'm just amazed, man, of how much it has grown, man. I'm so amazed. I'm so proud of the brother. I'm so proud of the little ones who are there. Congratulations to all of the little black folks who graduated today. Y'all deserve a celebration. Y'all are worthy of celebration, and y'all are worthy of everything that you have earned. And another shout out to brother Q, because he is worthy of what he has earned as well. I got to get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and end this now, y'all. I hope y'all got a kick out of it. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all got something from it, man. And I did this just to let y'all know, man, for all the people who talk about what brothers aren't building. Brother Q is building, and he's building with the little ones, and they are the most important because they are the future. They are our future. And if anybody doesn't understand that, I just don't know what's wrong with them. If we're going to start building something, we have to start there, folks. We have to start there, you know. But anyway, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to say peace to everybody, and I will catch y'all tonight. I see my boy Q rocking the suit with the vest. Shout out to my boy Q Butter, man. Shout out to Q Butter, man, and his wife, man. They've done a lot over the years, man, and it's good to see it grow, man. And I know it's going to continue to grow, you know. So, with that, I'm going to say peace, and I will see y'all, good folks, tonight. All right? All right. Peace, folks. And of course, you know, I always leave you with 3 words, you know, like I always do.
Only from T.P.O.T. Media. Open your mind.